And just like that, we're back. It's like magic, I know, right? So off we go to Lone House. Boom. Assume, since he already said that there's trolls all around his place, that we are have a fight on our hands to get to him. And sure enough, we will. There's a lot of trolls in this area, which means to me, kill everything on the open map here first, then go into his basement, which is where he's at, and he's getting his ass handed to him by 3 trolls. So that's where the fight's really rough, but that's where summons come in handy. So we really want to be buffed for this.
The art of killing is so diverse these days. One life is not enough to master them all.
That thing do the thing. And again,
My skills are getting
good
rusty.
spells for us. I don't think we need any resist anything. Trolls are known for using elemental damage.
Keep your
I'm not
eyes
planning on
open.
hitting my team with any of it.
You require my assistance?
And let's see, does Jubilos need anything else? Probably wouldn't hurt from Blur Up and Shield Up. We have doubles on that, so might as well have it be good for a decent amount of time.
I
You, sir,
am
need
never
a
wrong.
enhanced weapon. And we'll quick save that mess. Let's get to it. So if you just work your way down the road, you'll run into trolls before
We'll
you
do
know it.
it the hard way.
And again, nasty number of them. And by the way, the wizard put out more traps, so there'll be more XP traps to be done. We're going to have him delay his turn. Ekin. Just shoot this fool.
You dead.
Thank you, Ekin. Proto. I could be weird and do just like a web spell. That'll work for a lot of stuff. Blast, your turn. Might as well do acid if you got equal number of both bombs. Here, your turn. At this point, let's just have him do. We already have Bless on, so let's have him do the Bone Shaker. I was going to do a summons, but with the web out, that could cause problems. Here we go. Ekin. Stutter step this way, if you would, sir.
Cannot
Finish off the
hide
brand of
from me.
trolls if you can. Nice. Oh, that's what I'm liking. Numbers advantage. Okay, your turn, sir. What we got for you? I don't mind charging this fool. Proto. 5-foot step. Acid splash this fool for some sneak attack damage. Nice. Jubilos, move all the way up here. And throw a bomb on this fool. Almost gone. Here, can you finish him off? Nope, got caught up in the web. Doggo? There we go, Doggo. I'm seeing if there's any others we can catch into the web. Ekin, 5-foot stutter step so you can get your full attack, bro. We got troll and troll, doesn't much matter. Let's take out the one that looks like he's less caught.
Wasted.
Oof. Or just hit both of them. That'll work. Dora. Snowball this fool. Nice. Proto can come over here.
Out of my way!
Yeah. Alright, well, no need to hold the web. If we're just going to move on to the next area. What's this? Oh, we already did that one already.
I'm
Yeah.
there.
Save. Moving on.
Let's finish them quick.
Okay, looks like we got banditos and trolls. I'd rather do the trolls first, personally speaking. Let's charge up into here and do a complete idiot stutter step instead of grabbing the spell I wanted. Damn it. Hate when I do that. Yeah, kill those guys. Give me XP. I like that. Dugaloss. Come over here.
Will they ever learn?
Nice. Managed to get a few guys with that. Ekin.
I aim true.
Okay. Dora. Doggo. Harem, can you charge anybody? You can. Oh, Harem. Nice hit with that mace, man. I'm really liking that mace. Okay, let's not mess this up again.
Run them through. A fine use of my talent.
I grant you death.
Okay, solid. Nice. And now it's just bandits, and we got those guys down cold. Let's actually charge this fool. Last bandito. Harem.
Your life ebbs low.
Nice. Ooh, 17. Harem, you beefy bastard, you.
Let's hear you cry.
Apparently that was the cry. Ow, wow. We're stealing all that. We'll come back for treasure later. I ain't worried about that.
In due time.
I don't know that this map
fatal
doesn't
mistake.
close down. Because after we save the wizard and everything and get him to come to our kingdom, ideally, he leaves the area. So it's entirely possible we can't get back in here. So we should definitely, when we visit him the next time, we should definitely steal everything from here and sell it to him or take it back with us to base. A little heavy on the bombs, but 4 versus what we have. No, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do the stink move. So just shoot
A
him.
clever ploy.
These guys aren't exact. No, you got skeletons. Let's do the skeleton move. There we go. Harem's turn to have some fun.
What a waste.
Get him, Harem. Okay, Akin.
Cannot hide from me.
Nice. Oh, I love that. That was sexy. Skeletons are in the way, so it's my turn to charge. Oh, and ended with a solid crit. You, madam, come your happy ass right up here. Do the cantrip. That's fine. Ooh, and we got sneak attack on you. Nice. Didn't think that was gonna happen. Okay, doggo. Come over here, doggo, and take on this troll. Or not. Jujubee.
Ha! Primitives.
One more. Oh, I didn't do stutter step, damn it. Hear him. Finish his guy off this game. Oh, no joy. Skeleton do the work though. Again.
Nowhere
You know
to
what
run.
Good work, guys. Just loot all that mess.
I'm off.
While we still have the skeletons here, let's see if we can trigger.
Interesting.
Oh, not the traps. See if we can not trigger traps.
Oh, sorry. Was lost in thought.
I'm always ready.
Just got done telling you guys about how he had put up new traps, and I totally forgot my own advice.
Ugh, what a failure.
We can do that. Come on.
The end draws near.
You can get it.
We should move. a trivial task.
Okay. Slowly. I see they've already triggered one of the traps, and that's what shows up with summon spiders. That's part of his new traps. So we can have some fun here. Because we are immune to poison, remember? Well, at least for the next 57 minutes and 40 seconds. And I'm going to have her come all the way up here on this
Run
doofus.
them through.
Dora. Can you hit this branded troll? He'll do this. Oh, counts on this one. Solid damage. 9d6, man. I love that level 1 spell. Jujubee, you're coming up here. And I'm happy to throw a bomb on this guy. Nice. Ekon. Stutter step. Finish off this troll if you could, sir. Come on. That's one. That's two. Oh. Yeah, they're giving her the business. I wanted her to be close so we could do sneak attack here. Harem, can you charge this idiot? Yes. Proto.
Let's hear you cry. I am superior.
That's more damage, I think, than most my team has ever put out. Comparably speaking. But I don't want to engage that guy because she just took a pounding here a moment ago, so we're going to have her in turn. Dora
You
can
should
go
have
here,
run.
though. I do know that there's more up here. And the spiders are friendly, so it's entirely possible we could aggro them down into this mess. Nope. No good. Doggo. That did acid damage, and he still didn't die from it. Oh, he tripped him. I was about to say, what the hell? Proto.
Die.
We'll worry about treasure later.
I'm there.
Like I said, I don't want the spiders to.
Dispatch those
Here's
fools.
some. Proto, what can you do? Hold on, what can you do? I don't want to waste any more of these. Oh, not more of these. I want to keep one for the basement. That's where I know he's going to get mugged. Let's come over here. And just do an acid cantrip, I think, in their face. Cuba lost, not trouble. That's your service, sir.
Will
Get
they
'em.
ever learn?
How and now got the stutter step. Keep doing that. Oh, I have something still. Let's have some fun. Yeah, we got plenty of spiders over here. We don't need that mess. Another cantrip. Harem, if you would, sir. Do me a favor and hit that thing. Doggo. Doggo's gonna come up here to activate those guys. So that we can use these spiders more effectively. Ekon, 5-foot stutter step this way. Reach that dude.
Glad you dead.
Nice. Okay. They penetrated the bureaucracy. Alright, Proto. I think you're still sneak attackable. Yes. Keep
A
lost.
fine use of my talents.
Nice. Dora, get up in there. Nice. Oh yeah. Harem. Let's come over this way. Another trap. Found some trolls. Mess with our spitters. Oof. They're all looking in our grill. Alright, who we got next? Doggo? Of all ones I want to play, it wasn't Doggo, but at least he missed him. Okay, we really need to get distance between you and these things.
Cannot hide from me.
Proto. Now I don't mind pulling out protection for Juby. They're doing fine work on that troll. Hell yeah. 5 foot stutter step so we don't attack you. And acid bomb this little prick. Boom, die, loser. Dora. Oh, you can come over here, right?
Don't hold back!
Let's do 21 damage. Nice work, team. Aram. Bane, because they're stupid. And let's get 2 or 3. Attack the skeletons all you want. I don't care. Doggo. Nice. He's getting real good at that trip. 5 foot stutter step closer this way. Finish this
Nowhere to
down.
run.
And nice work. Ekin. Spinners, to the rescue! Uh-oh. Spinners, be dumb, yo. These are normal trolls, so let's do a little bouncing fire. Take 18 damage to it. That don't bother me. One more. Come on. Nice. Jubilos, just shoot him.
Clever boy.
Solid.
This
Dora.
will hurt!
Get there with the cold weapon. Boom! 20 damage. I am actually getting pretty good with that intimidation check. Scaredness of my trolls. Let's do that.
I do
Here.
what I must.
Alright. Now we should literally, if you're in a hurry, pause it real quick to explain this. If you're in a hurry, this was everything here. However, not counting traps, of course. He's inside, there's a fight here, and there's a fight inside. But there's also, I believe, at least one more fight. Remember this little rock troll and those bandits we fought? Right over here, there's a bunch of trolls, if I'm not mistaken. So I want to clear the map. The wizard's basically in limbo until you get into the room. We're here at the right time, so we haven't done anything stupid. You might not be able to take a knee,
It's time
so
to
I'll warn
act.
you there. But we have enough spells,
A trivial
buffs,
task.
and what else? Summons to literally do what I think we need to.
Their life
aim
ends
true.
here.
Alright, Dora, you're going to delay past the champions. Same with you, Doggo. Ekin, you can shoot.
I grant you death.
Oh. Proto, you're going to delay past the skeletons as well. Let the skeletons get up in there and take a beating if at all possible. Doesn't look like the spiders are going to come and help.
Spell's not working.
Nice. Dora, what can you do? Let's do a... Nah, I want to save that. Cantrip. Hopefully he goes for the skeleton here. Jubilost.
Primitives.
Harem. Alright, not bad. Oh, that was bad.
Cannot hide from me.
Alright. Dog pile on the branded troll. And that is a solid start, Ekendayo. Very impressive. Proto, you're going to delay past these two characters so we can melee
You
them
should have
proper.
run!
Never mind. You will not be needed for this fight. We do have to be careful of traps. Looks like one of them got caught in a trap. Excuse me.
Follow if you dare.
Will they
Beginning of the hunt.
Okay, now for here I don't mind using summons. They'll tear right through it. I'm not worried about that. It's to give us a whole round of breathing and beat one thing down if at all possible. And I'm looking right at this damn one that we've surrounded. Ekin, 5-foot step closer, if you would, sir. Shoot
Nowhere
that
to
once.
run.
Boom. Jubilost. You, sir, 5-foot stutter step. Shoot him with your bow.
find use of my talents?
Solid, solid. Doggo. You're just gonna come up here next to me and wait your turn. Proto. I don't want to use that one yet, because like I said, there's another fight right over here, and we may need the skeletons for that too, so we can not take a knee and go downstairs. So one summons for that one summons for the downstairs fight. What can I do? What can I do? Can you reach with anything? Not a damn thing. 5-foot step, derp. But now, yeah, now you can. Let's hit with a snowball. Sneak attack, loser. Harem. You're running out of cool stuff you can do, I see. But, is our bless still working? It is. Feel free to buff yourself with Shield of Faith, Brady. Okay, Dora. I'm gonna delay your turn past. Oof. Past that. I don't want to get them too close, because if these things get slaughtered in like one shot, then we have problems. Juby. You're going to here.
A clever ploy.
No. Come after my guys. It's alright. That's the whole point, was for them to waste their turn. Nice. Dora. You know what to do. Nice. Proto. Harem. You can charge this guy, right? Give it a shot. Yeah. And then there were two.
I got you
Possibly
dead.
one. And Ekin. You're maze balls. Juby, shoot this fool twice. Thank you. Just enough to stop him from doing what I needed him to do. So it's charging our team. Dora.
Strike!
Nice solid hit. He didn't get intimidated though, you'll see.
Out of my way!
Attack. Hero.
What a waste. Cannot hide from me.
Nice. Save that. Loot the bodies for all the loots.
In due time.
Okay, I know the fight's over there, but oops. Forgot to take me a sword. I always want to have one on me, so I always have that ability. I don't know that a Masterwork short sword doesn't work on that, and I really don't know that it doesn't steal like a magic short sword, because that, if that's the case, then that would straight up suck. You should be really careful of stuff like that.
I do what I must.
I'm going specifically this way because I can funnel them through this gate. think we'll try the poison trick. Seems to work. That gun. Hit one of these.
Nowhere to run.
Nice. Rat trolls come right through. That's okay. But we have problems and ways to stop that problem. Let's hit him with a. We want to delay your turn. Here, get up here and melee him.
Dust.
Juba lost. Shoot him.
Will they ever learn?
We're saving our bombs for downstairs, for those of you wondering. And Doggo melee him. Now, can you hit him with a sneak attack? Oh, damn it, you had a stutter step to move. Messed it up.
This
Okay.
will hurt! This strike! My
Good solid
masterpiece!
start, though. Yeah, I can finish him
Aim
off.
true.
And beautiful. Alright, time to kill the things that are puking their guts out. Here,
Repent.
A
Jujubee.
fine use of my talents.
Nice. Doggo. And
Run
okay, at
them
this point, you might as well
through.
melee him yourself.
Let's hear you cry.
You should have run!
Okay, Ekin.
I grant you death.
That is not who I told you to shoot at, Ekin. Here,
Your life ebbs low.
Jublast. Shoot that one.
Clever ploy.
Doggo. Alright, we need to do that acid cantrip. Come on now. Thank you.
Die!
Strike!
He's getting so much better at swinging that weapon, I'm telling you.
Cannot hide from me. Nowhere to run.
Hear him?
What a waste.
Jublast.
Primitives.
Cantrip. Nice. Alright. Covers those guys. Now, as a quick reminder, we fought guys like here, 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 a little bit here, and up here. And now we're about to go inside. Now, if you don't have everything, I think you can rest out here once. Go inside and you should be fine. As long as you saw all these trolls out here, a day's worth of rest or 8 hours worth of rest, I don't think screws you. But I don't know that for a fact. And you know what? I'd just rather not have to think about it. Is there anything worth taking here? They're all just normal stuff. We'll leave it here for now. Eve. Okay. So in here, if you did rest and wanted to buff up, you can buff up in here. You cannot move very far in here, though. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Pause it. Quick save again, so we don't have to do that cutscene. You should have already done this part. You should already buff up here, or if not, do so now. The moment you break this door, or breach this door, you'll see 3 pissed off trolls, including the one that he used to torture, beating his ass. He'll try to buff up, and this is where you're going to have to scum save. If you want to try to save him, the chances you'll get it on the first try are pretty astronomical. Because if he is casting his spell, let's say he's trying to put a shield spell on himself, it's like one of the first things he does. While he's doing that, they're beating his ass. If he fails his concentration check, he just wasted his turn doing nothing, and he may die just from the damage that they just beat on him. And one of these trolls is a flaming fire immune troll. That's this one here. So it's going to be flaming troll, 2 normal trolls, and they're just going to be wailing on one guy. Our summons, on the other hand, can hopefully slow that down. That's my goal. So let's, I've saved, let's just charge in.
In due time. Ah, a test of my abilities.
And again, good news is since I have turn-based, this is my first time doing this turn-based. Now that I have turn-based, we can focus fire. Down a troll, down a troll, down a troll, you know, whatever it is you need to do. But at the very least, we have that as an option. So you can see who's going first. Otherwise, if it was the real time with pause, they'd be all three. Boom, boom, beating on his ass. And you really have to charge in and just this guy, this guy, this guy with the real time with pause. Otherwise, you get hosed. I think we can do it. And I think we can do it because I think I can charge in here and get this doofus to start. Sadly, no.
Don't hold back! This will hurt!
Wasn't close enough. That sucks. Alright, Juji. You're gonna come in here, bro. And we're autopiloting bombs. We really need some of these things to die. Doggo. Ekin. Can you see this thing to shoot it?
True.
Saying? Harem. Proto. Now this is going to be our saving grace, I hope. Like it, Borba? You like it? That's Dimwit. That's the one he was torturing. Dora, it is your turn, sir. Time for some fun. Just crushing his ass. He still ain't dead. Juba lost. You know what to do.
Will they ever learn?
Doggo. Nice. Here, Doggo. As long as you can get that big one down and he's still standing, it's usually pretty easy to keep him alive. I would say.
Glad you dead.
Harem,
Become
here for it,
as
sir.
dust.
Nice hit. He's already wounded. You should be able to come through this
Out of
way.
my way!
Nice. Dora. Do that thing. That's the name of that tune. If he dies, I don't think they can crit him. If they do, he explodes, but he still reses back after. Long enough to be mangled and his face is all fucked up, and basically they say, oh, his eye's hanging out of his socket, but here he utters one last thing, avenge me, or some shit like that, and then croaks. But basically, if you can save him, like we've just done, then you can actually talk with him. Get a decent chunk of XP. A huge bruise covers half the wizard's face and his clothes are smeared with blood, but his life is out of danger. My Baron, you arrived just in time. I was starting to think it was all over for me. Bartholomew grimaces with pain as he kicks the troll's core. Beast! Filthy monster! You stinking animal! Gods, that hurts. I can't stand the pain. After catching his breath, the wizard limps to the table and fishes a map out of the drawer. One of these beasts stole something important to me. Fortunately, it was enchanted, so tracking the thief won't be a problem. Here's the location of their lair. He makes a mark on your map and gave you a bunch of XP. I'm afraid I'm in no condition to go with you. Here, take a few more acid wands. They should help. And one more thing, Your Grace. The item I mentioned is a whip with a bone handle. It is an item of sentimental value. Return it, and I will be grateful. You know he gets down with some freaky shit with that, right? Now I must ask you to leave. I have several unpleasant procedures to perform. The wizard opens the tome and starts leafing through it, silently ignoring you. And that's basically it. That's all he's going to say to you until you bring back the whip. But that's the quest we were hoping to get, and saving him in the process. So we've done what we wanted to do. can start heading towards Troll Country. That's nice. That's real nice. That'll allow us to finish that off, give him the whip. And you don't have to, by the way. You can lie and say you don't have it on you, or you can take it back to your base and sell it or whatever. And, again, lie to him.
I'm there.
So, up to you. But I'm more of a mind that I'm not going to lie to the jerk. I'm just going to do what he asks and get my XP and be happy that I got my XP. Alright.
I'm off.
Okay, nothing we really need to worry about here. Let's see. So we have at least one encampment rest waiting for us, if not two. I think we have two at least. So that's good news. So when we go down y'all, we'll be able to rest at least once on the way and finish off the big bad fight over there. And just try to avoid it. I'm not in the mood for that mess right now. When we beat this second chapter, the troll stuff, I believe that gives us the option of claiming the South Gnarl Marches as our own. So that's going to be something you're going to want to look forward to, because then you can talk with your kingdom. Let's see, we want to quick save, rest, obviously. I can hunt, but I don't need to. Oh hell, we got 15 rations. Screw that, we're not hunting at all. Let's just do it. Be done with it. And we'll be buffed and ready to rock and roll.
Dead man. Why? I am a dead man, just like us all. We are alive for a moment and dead for eternity. Which condition do you think more important?
Okay. So, we should be all rested up, have all our spells back, bombs back, abilities back, and we only have like a handful of fights left to do. We'll buff up once we get inside because we know we're clear unless they respawn or something, which I don't think the game does. We'll buff up inside. The big fight left for us is Tartuk and the Troll King, Hargulka. There's a weirdness to this fight. Who you kill first is important, because if you kill Tartuk first, then you talk with Hargulka at the end. He can actually trick you, the little doofus, and if he tricks you into chatting him up while you've kicked his ass, after the X amount of talking, he suddenly springs back to life with full health because he was regenerating while you were talking to him, and now you have to beat him again, which straight up sucks. If you do the other, and you don't have to talk to him, by the way. You can say, no, die, I don't talk to trolls, which of course is the smart thing to do. But you can also beat him first and then beat Tartuk, at which point Tartuk wants to talk, and you can actually make Tartuk an offer to join your kingdom, which, by the way, I hear, unless you're doing like an evil playthrough, is a bad idea, because your other advisors hate the idea, and it brings kobolds into your kingdom. You basically say, why don't you just bring your kobold buddies here and be one of my advisors, and he will agree, from what I understand. But again, you will have advisors that don't like it, and some will probably straight up leave. How you play your playthrough is on you. I'm not going to do either of those options. I'm going to straight up just murder both these bastards. And that's because they've caused me grief fits and blind spells. So, that's just going to be something we do.
I do what I must.
Okay, before we get too far in here, because, like I said, over here is where his whip should be. So I do want to buff
I'll
up.
take care of it.
Getting to have that meta magic rod to double the duration of that stuff. Yourself some buffs for yourself, 2 kill. Now that he has this, I really need to take this off of Harem's list of things. We don't need his communal version anymore if Juby's giving it to us. So we should probably another Animate Dead or another Summon Monster 3, Resist Energy Communal even. We don't really need, but it's nice to have one on 2 different teammates because sometimes you need fire and sometimes you need acid at the same time.
Quiet. I'm
So
thinking.
we'll do that.
Yes.
But
I'm still here.
so
What manner of country is this? Where is the lavish dining, the festivals? Place barely merits a footnote in my
it's
compendium.
possible that Tartuccio does fire spells. I can't remember. So I'm going to give everyone some resist fire communal for 10 minutes. We are kind of going balls to the wall here with this because this is probably one of our bigger fights in this area.
Today it shelters and feeds you. Tomorrow it feeds someone else.
I'm there.
With you.
Troll says, "Whoa, whoa, you, Kobold, this troll's loot." The 2 huge trolls overhang the group of kobolds. They are pressing their huge fists against their hips and seem irritated. Kobold Sniper says, "The kobolds, however, don't seem to be in any way disturbed by the threat the trolls radiate. They rummage busily through the pile of stuff littering the stone floor. It looks like this is the stockpile the trolls had brought back from their recent raids to the neighboring villages. Among the stockpiled stuff you can see some filthy rags, a broken table, a door which had been torn off the hinges, and a massive oak bureau. Tartut, spoils, allows. Lows. Argulka, see loot first, share later. Trollbald's rule." Kobold looks in the troll's eyes emotionlessly for several seconds and turns away, having lost interest in this conversation. For a moment it seems the troll will hit Kobold and smash him with a single blow of his huge fist, but the seconds pass and Troll still stands motionlessly over kobolds who seem to ignore him completely. "Argulka will know. Argulka and Tartuk punish you. Me tell him," the troll announces at last, stomping his feet indignantly. It's hard to say if kobolds understand the meaning of these claims, but all the enraged troll shouting has absolutely no effect on him. Having the bureau open, a kobold fishes out a long black whip, raises it above his head, and hisses triumphantly. And that's the whip that we need. Time to fight. Okay, so we don't want to get crazy with our attacks here, so I'm not going to do bombs and all that weirdness. We'll just straight up kill things. I don't mind summoning one skeleton army here though, because we'll have 2 to still help out inside the next room. So Jubilos did his thing. Let's have you move over here, Juby. And Dio, on the other hand, 5-foot stutter step.
Cannot
Get that troll
hide
to a
from
die,
me.
sir. Nice. Ball blades coming. Ooh, got me sneak attacks. Son of a biscuit. Alright, skeleton army time. In the back. That's what those dudes. Nice. You guys go ahead and mess with that all you want. Harem, you know what to do. Doggo.
You should have won!
Nice.
A
Judy.
clever ploy.
Nice. Again.
Nowhere to run.
That's bad.
Run them
Need some knife this
through.
bastard.
Your life ebbs low.
Not quite enough. Wow, this guy's tough.
Strike!
Did you lost?
Primitive.
That's my guy. Oh yeah.
I aim true.
That's my team. Okay, so claim some loot. And that's the whip that he wants back. A black leather whip with an engraved handle. It is surprisingly light and easy to hold. There is something sinister about it. And I told you, that dude is creepy shit with that damn thing. I guarantee it. The fact that the troll balls held it up triumphantly like he was beating the kobolds with it, but he was torturing trolls. To me, it makes more sense that the trolls would want it. I mean, I guess it don't much matter. It's just an odd story arc part. But we have those guys beat. We have a room here with a small-ish fight. And we get poisoned sometimes in this room. I'm not sure, or not poisoned, diseased somehow in this room sometimes. I don't know if it's just from walking in the room, or it's like the first person that gets it, or what happens. But it's getting annoying. So if that's a thing, you're keeping an eye out for it because your buffs are stacked. Make sure that you don't have the disease because you can cure it, of course. Once you have it and you cure it, it's gone. Use someone like Harem or anyone else with high lore religion, I think is what you need for that one. So obviously Harem's our go-to guy for that. But I want to heal up. And I want to make sure that she's topped off. Okay. Feel good about this. Before we get into that, though, let's actually do one more thing for ourselves. Jubilos, you're a teeny tiny person. I have now a really nice Shield of Faith spell on. And Ekadio is going to do more damage with his big, awesome whatcha-jiggy. And she has Shield of Faith as well, too. So we should have probably some of the best armor we can muster right now. Maybe 1 or 2 points we can go a little higher. But pretty good, I think. Adora. I'm okay with you doing this. Yeah. Proto. I want you to delay your turn. Past the trolls. I want to see what they do. Ek, on the other hand, you definitely taking this bastard out. Nice. Oh, we need man to do a little damage to the next doofus. Swing and a miss. Swing and a hit. Okay, now you can do your thing on it. You are going to... I mean, I can do a skeleton again. I don't think we need it. There are only 2 of these dudes. Let's do a snowball. Doggo. Finish this one off if you could, sir. Or trip him. That would work too. Jubilost. Throw 1 bomb right here on this doofus's face. Very nice. Harem. I want you to charge this fool. Dora, your turn.
Don't hold back.
Anakin.
Cannot hide
Standing
from
up.
me.
Nice work, sir. Troll gets up, swings and misses. Proto. Get it? No sneak attack yet. Okay. Doggo is here, but I guess we didn't have 2 people on him. Jubilost, just shoot him.
Will they ever learn?
Nice work, team. Okay, we're stealing from these guys. Walking in here. Again, check for that disease. I don't see anything. Yeah, looks like we're okay so far. Notice we have a door here that needs a key. And we have a room here that's about yay big. Okay. There in the center, there's a fire. If you aggro them, bad things happen, obviously, and the fight starts immediately. However, we had invisibility potions. Where the hell are they? Did I use them all? Oh, that's not good. Let's see if we have visibility stuff at all. Resto, inflict. it would be like right here. Okay, so no joy there. What about here? Anything? Mage armor, freedom, haste, hypnotic, flick, knock. Nope. Okay, wands. Good lord, we have nothing. Oh, that's not good. That's bad. That's super bad. Well, not bad. Just sucks. So let me explain to you what I'm talking about. Trying to think. I could have Jubilost use the Vanish potions on himself. We could do this. Remember, they last longer for him.
What's new?
So you need to pull him forward. We'll put everyone else on autopilot, stupid, and stealth.
You require my
And
assistance?
Jubilost is going to have these here, like so. Now remember, when he drinks them, quick save this mess. When he drinks them, he has
Gaining the
30
advantage
seconds.
is always smart.
Yes, of invisibility, effectively. We need it to sneak past these doofuses to loot their crap. So don't let them get too far into that 30 seconds.
It seems possible.
The reason for that is if they can't see them, then the fight doesn't officially start. So we just circumvented that whole fight. We still have to fight them, don't kid yourself. But the reason that was important was there was let's see, the newest to oldest, the soot blackened tongs that we need for that quest, an iron dwarven key, and bracers +3 that I'm definitely taking for myself because I'm special. The key though is the trick here. The key is necessary for getting into this room.
I do what I must.
It allows us to literally, like I said, clear the rest of the map, exit, rest, come back in through the back door, and then beat these bastards to death. So if we really want to
If you dare.
be uber, this is your chance for being uber. And again, just a quick check to make sure we ain't got any diseases on us. And check the names because you may see something that looks like a spell, and it turns out it's Mind Fire or something weird. But I know there's more trolls still over here. This is probably what the keys are for.
There's something here.
Treasure.
I'm there.
I'm positive I found something.
Interesting.
Trap. Mimic.
Nowhere to run.
Alright, Proto. You are going to auto hit it with that spell. Jubilost.
A fine
Acid bomb
use
is
of
full.
my talent.
Oh. Okay, well, acid don't work. Good to know. Hecken?
Came true.
Still solid damage, bro. Hear him?
What a waste.
It's my guy. Okay.
Child's
There's
play.
some decent loot in here, hence the reason for us coming in here first.
Any
That's
brilliant
another thing
ideas?
The end draws near.
we wanted.
I'm always ready. That was easy.
Okay. Now I believe that's everything
I
in this
do
spot.
what I must.
Ah, I swear to God, there used to be a troll in here, too. Maybe because we killed everything already, they didn't stay?
I'm
weird.
there.
But we are now, this is the exit, the backdoor exit. Collect everything, walk out, drop it on the ground. Sometimes there's kobolds and whatnot out here to talk to or whatever. And usually you can discourage them from staying and just have them leave. Let's drop this heavy stuff. And again, like I said, you don't have to shuttle all this stuff back and forth to your base, but if you have the time and the inclination to do so, it's free money. You know, you're going to grab, what, like a 4-pack or a 5-pack of camping supplies just to make sure you can rest once. Take all this stuff back. Obviously, the best stuff first. And then from there, you just start grabbing stuff in a shipment or two. It's another 500,000 bucks. You'd be surprised how fast that gets spent. So, but I'm not worried right now. We're actually doing pretty good for money. What we need to do is not only finish this quest, but we need to start working on kingdom advancements. That's the 14-day ones where it will burn 14 days on the clock. Downside of that is I don't know if that's going to kill that kid that's still missing. So we'll have to probably scum save that, or just decide to go save the kid first. But I know for a fact that he's not in Candlemere, and Candlemere is an extremely tough area. So it feels like cheating if I don't go to Candlemere, so we'd have to commit to going there just to say, oh, he's not here. And then it kind of falls to us to figure out where the kid's at. Good Lord, I hate this. It used to be you could literally hold space bar down or control down and just click, 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 and just it would delete, 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 or drop, drop, drop stuff. It was so much nicer than doing it this way. And why they don't make these stack, for the love of God, I don't understand that. Everything else stacks. Why do you have to have armor in multiple slots? If they're all the same, just say I have 12, drop. How many do you want to drop? 11, you know, whatever. And just do it, you know. We're light enough now that I'm not worried about it. Let's actually drop the other stuff, though, that's still definitely heavy. Ooh, that's a really nice, the Crusher. We'll sell that. A keen longsword. Okay, so now here we go. And remember I said that I've been waiting for another good weapon. Notice the crit range. I'm more likely to crit now. Yes, this one's still solid because it's the cold iron version, but this one here is just as magic, still a +1, and it's got a better crit range. Everything else is the same. This one is only useful for penetrating those Fey type monsters that cold iron penetrates their resistances, and I'll still keep it like on the back burner, but this will be probably my bread and butter for the longest time now. Now, we want to rest first. You want to check over here to make sure there is no kobolds over here. Like I said, they're usually like right here. They may show up though right after the fight with Tartuk and whatever, Argulka. So maybe that's what I'm remembering. We want to do a quick check of our books. Remember, we wanted to make sure he didn't have, yeah, another one of those delay poisons. One's good enough. He's got his. Jubilost has the ones he's going to want. Happy with his choices. She's solid. And I am happy with what I've picked. Yeah, maybe I'll grab a haste just to be a dick. It is helpful. It's an armor buff. I can do slow just as well, by the way, for the bad guys as a debuff. Kind of on you.
We should move.
But we'll be, reasonably speaking, fine. Alright. Again, we're outside, so technically speaking, you can camp and hunt. But again, we've packed rations, so we don't have to. We can just zip along with this mess and be done with it. Cool beans. And now back in we go. Or not. Oh, come on. You're not going to let us come back through that way?
Follow
Jerk.
if you dare.
It's okay. We'll just come over here. Yeah, I swear they did something to make that broken, because it used to be you could come in and out. Once you found the entrance or exit, they would let you just walk in and out. But whatever. It's just time. A little bit of jogging. And let's see now. We have... two big guys, well, big, two bosses to fight. He has kobold sidekicks in the area, so it looks a little more intimidating than it really is. But really, you don't have to worry about that because they actually flee when the bosses are out fighting. These are not brave critters. We have them to beat, and then we have, of course, to finish up here. This will be the last thing I do. Clean up this mess. But that's it. And then this map is basically done. We'll pilfer and pillage everything from inside here, this floor, and the floor below us. Take it outside, sort through our loot, and it's time to go back home and celebrate the fact that we kicked their ass. We can go this way because we've opened the door. Remember, we got the key. So we open both the doors that lead into this chamber. May actually make this fight tomorrow, though. It has been another hour. About. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe what we'll do is we'll come over here, we'll buff up, save and hard save, and then we'll show you this fight officially tomorrow. So,
It's time to act.
like I said, it never hurts to be overkilling it. It is a boss fight. It's like the end of the map fight.
I'll take care
So
of it.
you should take it seriously.
Let's move already.
Well, sorry, was lost in
Yes?
thought.
Depend on me.
I did that double duration, so we have it for
My
a little bit
skills are
longer.
getting rusty.
Be on guard.
Patience.
And they won't last very long, but I might as well pull it out now. There's 2 sets of them, so
Battles
she
await.
can grab Blur on herself.
My
And
skills are
he
absolute.
is basically ready. Alright, pausing it. Quick save, hard save, and with that, my name is Brother Mutant. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you guys think. This next fight, like I said, is nothing more than either Grease Spell or Web Spell or Stinking Cloud Spell to choke off either Tartuk or the Troll King. Like I said, I'd rather beat the Troll King first, then Tartuk, but again, reverse order is a slightly different ending. Again, not that saying one's better or worse, you're going to murder both of them, so whatever. But if you really wanted to do it in the way that I normally do it, it's the King first, then Tartuk. But no Tartuk likes to paralyze targets. So you see some of your guys will be hold person on them, like Ekin or Jubilost, and it can really ruin your day. Hence, extra summons. So skeleton army, goblin army, and just send in the horde, basically. And we'll see what that does. But with that, I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.